What's up, YouTube, man? Welcome back, man, to another video, man. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, man, my name is JR. I did 10 years in the Georgia Department of Correction, man. And I share prison stories, man. I let y'all know what was going on behind the wall while I was there. You know what I'm saying? In hopes of keeping some of y'all from behind there. Mind you, I'm not trying to save nobody, but if I could let y'all be aware of what's going on, hopefully somebody will listen. But yeah, this is what it is, though, man. This story today, man, it was about my bunkmate. I had a bunkmate named Sinclair, man. Sinclair was a whole trip, bro. Like, Sinclair was like a big ass kid, bro. I swear, bro. But yeah, let me give y'all the backstory on this, man. So, I get to Reedsville, bro. I get to Reedsville, my first day at Reedsville. Like I told y'all, they put me in the room with this dude. When I got there, whatever, he was in there at the present time. He was on detail. Sinclair had a detail in the kitchen. Like, he worked in the afternoon. He'd be going for breakfast too in the afternoon. So anyways, when I first went down there, like I told y'all, put my stuff in my room, boom, came back outside, posted up, just trying to test the temperature of the dorm and see how the dorm was. You don't want to go to a camp and you just go in a dorm and you just go in the room and instantly just be in your room or whatever, you know. And I done seen it. Dudes be running up on dudes in the room, checking them, all type of stuff. So one of the things I did, bro, boom, an old school vet that done taught me that when you get somewhere, bro, you get in that room, put your stuff down, come back, post up, see what's going on. So I would ask somebody like, you know, my bunkmate at or whatever, this dude I knew from another camp. I had met up with him and we were trying to handle some stuff. So he was like, yeah, man, that's my brother, man. That's my brother, man. That's Sinclair, man. That's the ox. I was like, okay, cool. Okay, I got a Muslim roommate. Nothing wrong with that, bro. I done had Muslim roommates before. So he was like, nah, he be back. He work in the kitchen or whatever. So cool, boom. I'm in there chilling later on and stuff. Boom, I see dude come in there. He come in there. What's up, bunkmate? Now to hear he look. Like regular dude, man. Like I said, he regular dude. He come in there. What's up, bunkmate? I like, what's up, man? I introduced myself, tell him who I was. We get to chopping it up. We get to talking, whatever. But just from the first conversation, I could see that Sinclair didn't have it all put together upstairs, y'all. He didn't have it all put together. So in my mind, I was like, okay, cool. But he seemed like a cool cat. You know, he's older. You know what I'm saying? Older than me at the time. But he just had this, like, he moved real slow. You know what I'm saying? He moved real slow. And for the first couple of days, like, as conversation go on or whatever, he get to telling me about himself and all that. Likewise, I was telling him about myself. You know, we just talking. We bunkmates. Like I said, he was super cool. Early in the morning, he be leaving out early in the morning to go to detail. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably like right as soon as they clear count, he be going to the kitchen or whatever. And one thing I noticed with Sinclair loved that kitchen food, man, and he'll bring back a lot of that stuff, and he be storing it in his box sometime, bro. You know what I'm saying? He might have stuff in there for 2-3 days. You know, I already know this food off top ain't really 100. It ain't 100. It ain't even 50, bro. It's at the bottom of the food chain, bro. But this man be keeping it for days, bro. And then, you know, sun be hot, room be hot. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I might open the door, come in, bro, I smelled breakfast sausage from 2 days ago. I'm like, okay, I got to talk to him about this. But I'm like, okay, cool. Let me see if he going to get it together. And over a period of time, I might throw hints. I might say to him like, hey, damn, Sinclair, what smell like that in here? He's like, man, I don't know, bunkmate. I don't know. So, boom, I was like, okay, cool. He ain't even picking up the hints. Like I said, he was kind of slow. Not saying that in no bad way or nothing, but it's just what it was. You have grown people that are slow, bro, that are at kids level, especially in the chain gang. You're going to see a lot of that. You're going to face a lot of that. So I'm telling him, I had to tell him, like, bro, you know, the food that you bring back. He's like, oh, my bad, bunkmate, my bad. You should have told me. I was like, okay, cool. I'm saying this in my head, like, I was trying to give you hints, but you really wasn't picking them up. So boom, man, like I said, time go by, everything is smooth. But one thing I noticed, and I noticed real soon too, bro. Boom, I remember we having a conversation. I asked him, we was talking about dudes that be on cream or whatever. And I asked him that if he be on the cream. He's like, nah, bunkmate, I don't do that stuff or whatever. But I could tell that he was lying, bro, because Every time I get a pack and I be in the room, I'll be busting down. He might be in the room too. I might be breaking down or whatever. He gets super excited, bro. Like the conversation just get excited. The way how he be talking, like he's a real relaxed, reserved dude. Like I say, he kind of slower, so he talk with a slur and he talk real slow. But whenever that cream come around, and I be having in the room breaking down or whatever, he be up, he be alive. Yeah, bunk mate. And then it struck me odd, because I'm like, okay, yeah. He be on that cream. He be on that cream. So I be like, okay, cool. And then he don't be having much going on, bro. And this is one of the mistakes I had made, bro. You know what I'm saying? Early out. And I have a little stuff left over like that. He's like, but man, you know, I know some dudes in the kitchen that be buying that stuff, man. That be buying it. You give me little lines or whatever, mind you. Yeah, it reads up, bro. People who work in the kitchen, down there, all the camp is on cream, to be honest with you. Down there, old camp on cream, old, young, middle age, whatever age they is, bro. They're on it. Race don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Black, white, Hispanics, everybody is on it, bro. That's just the way how it is. So I'm like, all right. The first time I did it with him, bro, it was just really like a test run. I gave him like 3 lines or whatever. I told him like, bro, just bring me back $3 off each line. But what I was going to do, I was going to take the $9 and I was going to give it to him. But I just wanted to see if he's going to bring that food. Boom. He go to breakfast or whatever. Boom. He came back. When he came back, he brought back $8. I ain't going to lie. So I'm like, man, he brought back $8. I like, look, bro, you can have it, bro. You know, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I came down here with a lot of food, and then I'm hustling. I always have, whenever I do hustle and I do be breaking down the pack, I do set something aside just for food and stuff like that. So had and did little something with my part. Boom, him now I gave him that. I like, bro, you could have that. And he was like, damn, for real? I was like, yeah. He was saying for real, like ain't nobody never gave him nothing. But bro, listen, bro, if I'm on, bro, and I'm good, my bunk mates, you gonna be straight. Even if I ain't got nothing going on, I got food in there, bro. If I'm busting something, bro, I'm be like, look, bro, you want some? And he be like, yeah, cool or whatever. That's just how we be living. And that's how bunk mates should live when they in the chain gang. So as time go on, bro, and I'm doing this little jug with the cream or whatever. Boom, I started to see him. He started to slack. Yeah, sometimes he'll bring no money back. And I'd be like, damn, where the cream go? He's like, bro, they owe me. They don't want to pay me. These white dudes, they trying me. Now, I know that people probably will try Sinclair, but I seen this. Sinclair was sneaking and geeking, bro. He was bumping his nose. He was playing with his nose. And one of the biggest reasons he was hiding this because he's Muslim. And the Muslims supposed to not be doing no drugs like that. It's a no-no for the Muslims. But you know how it is. It's a chain gang. So I'm like, damn, I asked him, I was like, damn, you do this stuff? He's like, nah, bump, man, I don't do it. But the sign started to reveal itself, bro. In the nighttime, he'll be up, but he just be laying in the bed still. Like he just trying to control it. You know what I'm saying? But I know he be up, bro. I know when my bunk may be up. So anyways, boom. It come around to times where we was doing the tablets, like we was rigging the tablets up. We would rig them up, you know, have movies, whatever. So everybody was doing it. Everybody wanted doing it. I did mine. He done did his tablet too. So I was like, okay, all right, cool. So now, boom, I could tell when he on the cream, he be down there on his tablet because he done got movies, bro. He done got flicks. And when I say flicks, y'all know what I'm talking about. He done got a whole bunch of flicks, bro. Yeah, dudes be having flicks on the tablet, bro. Dude might have 150 different flicks, bro. Dead serious, bro. Dudes be having 150 flicks. So, boom, now. A couple of nights passed when he just got a tablet. He be up watching movies or whatever. So one night now, boom, he up watching movies. I went to sleep or whatever, but I'm up there, bro. And the way how the bunks is, these bunks ain't really screwed onto the wall like how they be at other camp. This is an older camp. Beds be, you know, them pretty much standard metal beds. Most of the pieces be cut off because dudes be cutting them up or making tools with them. So them beds already be shaky. You jump up on them, they just get the rocking like this. So anyways, I'm up there, man. I'm asleep. In my sleep, I could feel like the bed moving a little bit. Bed moving. So I'm a little bit, I'm waking up. I'm like, why the hell is the bed moving? I'm like, oh hell no. Sinclair down there jacking? Man, Sinclair down there, bro, choking the chicken, bro. So I woke up. I'm fully awoke now, because when it popped in my mind, fully awoke. You know what I'm saying? So I hit the bed. Boom! I hit it hard as hell, bro. That shit sounded off. The dawn was quiet. So you could hear him shuffling up like he trying to get that little sausage back in his pants. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, bro, what you doing down there? I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing, but mate. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing, but mate. I ain't doing nothing. And he said that like 3-4 times, bro. And I'm like, bro, listen, bro. We grown man. We not playing this in here, bro. Ain't none of that going on while niggas sleep. So he's like, all right, bump mate, but I ain't doing that. Okay, bro. Cool. We get up the next day or whatever. Like I said, he be going to detail early. So I'm like, bro, ain't no way Sinclair doing that, bro. You feel me? Sinclair tripping, bro. But I know that he is slow, bro. Mentally, he's behind, bro. I can't really put no pressure on him and talk crazy to him, bro. I can't really raise my voice at him because he's like a little kid, bro. I done seen dudes cuss him out. I seen a dude cuss him out in the dorm, bro. And he just, bro, he had his head down. He came in the room looking all sad. And I was saying to him today, I was like, damn, Sinclair, you gonna let that man talk to you like that? He's like, man, you could have it, bump, man. You could have it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, really and truly, bro, you should have goddamn hit him in his stuff. He's like, nah, bump, man, it's good, man. It's good, man. It ain't that serious. And I actually, like, learned from that, bro. Sometimes you just, stuff is not that serious, bro. I actually learned. He was like, bro, it's not that serious. I was like, okay, that's cool, bro. You ain't really be with the smoke and all that type of stuff. But, yeah, I know I can't really talk to him no type of way. He'll just, like, go in a shell. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, now, a couple days go by, bro. A couple days go by. And I end up coming from detail a little bit early. Okay, cool. I come back from detail a little bit early. I remember I stopped in the dorm talking to some of the guys. I got a net bag on my back. I stopped talking to them. So I'm like, okay, cool, bro. I'm finna hit the room and goddamn put this stuff down. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna chop it up with y'all fellas. So they're like, all right, cool. So I go down there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Regular. Boom. I pull the door like this. And I pull the door and go in the room. Man, this man laid out on the bed, butt naked, bro, choking the chicken. I'm like, oh, hell no. So I close the door. I'm talking about that shit blow the hell out of me. So I'm like, Sinclair, bro, listen, bro, why you ain't put no tissue on the door, bro? You supposed to have the flap up and got the tissue on the door. So when I come to the dorm now, I'll be like, okay, damn, my bunkmate in there using the bathroom where he handling business, doing what he doing. Once I see that tissue on the door, bro, I ain't got no business opening that door. But it was no tissue on the door, bro, and there was no flap in the window. So I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, bro, this man, I'm like, damn. I'm like, but I couldn't really be mad at the situation. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was supposed to put the tissue on the door, but I always come back from detail by like 3:45, 4 o'clock. By this time, as soon as they cleared 12 o'clock count, which is like 1 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? When they started doing third block movement, I came back with that. So he wasn't expecting me, but still, bro, put the tissue on the door or the flap in the window, bro. What if somebody else that just came to the room hollering at you or something? Nobody want to see all that, bro. That was another incident. So I remember I was going to detail the next day, and I was telling one of the guys on the detail with me. He was in Savannah. He was real cool. He was Muslim. He was an elder Muslim too. He had a lot of respect going on, bro. Was on his deen real good. And he was goddamn doing his thing as far as like chain gang hustle. He been gone by 17 years. A lot of guys know him, bro. Hella respect for him. So I was talking to him. I was really talking to one of the other guys in the gym, and he heard. But I was laughing. I was like, bro. He was like, man, Jamaica, what out there? And I went to telling him. He's like, man, I be tripping. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, I'll be pulling up on me sometime when he ain't got nothing, because bro was upstairs in the dorm from us. And I told y'all, bro, majority of the time, both them doors be open. The back doors be open to go to the small yard. So we must be back and forth. He's like, yeah, I'll be hitting me up, man. Food and stuff sometime. I'll be making sure the brother good. I was like, man, he a cool dude or whatever, man, but he's just kind of slow. And this one thing I probably didn't tell y'all about Sinclair. Sinclair was on mental health medication, man. Sinclair was taking mental health medication in the AM and in the PM, bro. And whenever he take the mental health medication, he'll just go into this quiet mode, bro. Like this relaxed mode. He be zoned out. Yeah, so he was like, So bro was like, man, I'm gonna talk to Ak, man. I'm gonna talk to Ak or whatever. So later on in the evening, when we going back, bro then pulled me over to the side. He like, damn, Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? I respect, but whoop whoop, you don't put no pressure on the Ak like that or nothing. I'm like, nah, bro, it ain't even that type of situation, because I know that he's not intentionally trying to try me, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's not intentionally trying me or nothing. I got good enough sense to pick that up, you know what I'm saying, or pick that out. So I was like, nah, he ain't trying me. He's like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna talk to the brother, man. I'm gonna make sure that he stop all this stuff or whatever. Boom, we go back to the dome or whatever. Boom. I seen bro came downstairs in the dome, you know what I'm saying? But Sinclair wasn't in the room, so I guess he hadn't caught him in the dome somewhere and got in and chopped it up with him. Because later on that evening, after bro came back from detail, Sinclair, he came back. He was like, bunkmate, man, I apologize, man. I apologize, bunkmate. So instantly I could tell that bro had done chopped it up with him. He's like, I apologize, bunkmate. I ain't gonna let that happen again or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So boom, I never forget this day. I was in my room, busting sacks down, bro. He came back from detail. Boom. I'm busting some stuff down, just cop some stuff. Boom, 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 breaking it down and stuff. So boom, he coming there. He's like, oh damn, bump mate. You know them guys in the kitchen, they be wanting this stuff. They be asking me again. I was like, Sinclair, you wasn't coming correct, man. I said, bro, as soon as you found out that I really didn't want the food, I'm giving the food to you, you stopped bringing me money. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, you still owe me. You really don't owe me, but you still owe me. So he's like, my bad, bump mate, my bad. I'll hustle it up and give it to you. I was like, nah, bro, I don't want it, bro. I just ain't gonna give you no cream. But he didn't know the real reason why I didn't want to give him the cream. I don't want him on that stuff, bro. Mentally, he's not, bro. He can't cope with that stuff. Why is you doing that? You already kind of slow, so you ain't no sense of you doing that stuff, bro. But he was already on it. So boom, I'm breaking down or whatever. Boom, after I told him that, he leave out the room. He leave out the room. Next thing I know, I heard somebody knocking on the door. So I'm like, who that? Boom. It's the white dude, Johnny. You know what I'm saying? Him and Sinclair, they real tight now. They work in the kitchen together. When they be in there in the dome, they be chilling. Johnny pull up. What's up, Jamaica? You got some of that stuff? You got some of that stuff? That's how he be talking. He talk real fast. You got some of that stuff? You got some of that stuff? So I'm like, okay, Sinclair just left out here. Johnny just pulled up by some cream. Johnny and Sinclair, they be together like this. Okay, I see what's going on. Sinclair then went and told Johnny I got the cream. So boom, Johnny probably come and get it from me, and they both could go do it elsewhere. So I'm like, yeah, I got something, you feel me? But I was like, this is what I hit him with. I ain't got no lines. I was like, I got straight 25. So Johnny was like, man, come on, Jamaica, man. Come on, man. You know I'm getting on 25s, bro. I can't afford those 25s. I just work in the kitchen, bro. All I do is sell sandwiches, sell food. I just need them lines, man. I need them lines. You got to mess with the streets, Jamaica. You got to mess with the streets. So I went to laughing, bro, because this man is so funny. He be talking so fast. So I was like, all right, Johnny, I got you. Just give me a second. Let me go out there and see what's left over or whatever. She's like, all right, man, Jamaica, make sure, man. Don't leave me out, man. I can't handle no 25s, bro. And I'm not going to put myself in debt. You know, this chain gang, look at me. I'm a little old white boy, man. I can't owe nobody no $25, no $50, no $100 like I see this other dudes be doing. I can't do that, man. I can't have nobody beating me up. And look at you. You be wanting to kick people and all that. I can't do that. I was like, all right, nah, Johnny, just chill, man. I got you. And he left or whatever. But when he came back, boom, I gave it to him, bro. And I was like, okay, boom, I'm watching Sinclair. I'm going to see how he operate tonight, bro. Boom. That night now, we in the room or whatever, bro. He on his tablet. I'm on my tablet or whatever. Boom. Got my headphones in. Boom. I had them fell asleep. Boom. There the bed go again, bro. Rocking. You know what I'm saying? The bed go to moving again. So I'm half asleep. I'm half awake. I'm like, ain't no way Sinclair trying me like this, bro. Ain't no way. Feel me? I'm fully awoke now. Bed going crazy this time. You know what I'm saying? Like this man chasing a nut. Boom! I hit the bed again. Boom! I could hear him shuffling up, trying to get goddamn tighten himself up. I'm like, bro, Sinclair, man, stop trying me, bro. Why is you doing that, bro? Stop trying me. Bumpmate, I'm sorry, bumpmate. I'm sorry, bumpmate. I'm sorry. I was like, man, stop being sorry, bro, and get your shit together, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't be with that shit, bro. That shit is really some old body boy shit. That's what I told him. He's like, nah, bro. Nah, bumpmate, I ain't on nothing like that. I ain't on. I said, bro, why is you jacking yourself with a grown man in the room? You can't be doing that, bro. You cannot be doing that. That ain't right. You cannot be doing that, bro. That is not right. You can't. He's like, all right, bro, mate, I got it. I got it, bro, mate, I got it. I got it. I'm gonna make sure I take care of it. Cool. Boom. Next morning, now, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This had me tight. I was mad as hell, but I wasn't upset to the point where it probably was somebody else, bro. I probably would have kicked their ass, bro. I would have kicked their ass if it was somebody else, but it was Sinclair, bro. And hey, I just can't see it in myself to put my hands on Sinclair, bro, because like I said, he's real slow. He got the mind of like somebody in the 3rd grade, bro, to be honest with you. So I went back to detail or whatever, man. I was hollering at the brother again, and he was like, man, damn, man, I don't know what's wrong with Ak, man. I'm going to talk to Ak or whatever, man. I was like, yeah, bro, please talk to him, bro, because he really be tripping, bro. I don't know what he got going on. And he's like, yeah, man, I'm going to holler at him. He's like, as a matter of fact, Jamaica, when we go back from detail, if the back doors ain't open, I'm just gonna ask the officer right there, bro, at the door. I said you can ask her at the door. She might let you down there, cause like I said, bro, is real respected against officers and all that. He grown. He be carrying himself real good. His name ain't in the streets dirty, doing no crazy stuff and nothing like that. Boom. So we come back from detail. He tell the officer, he's like, hey, I could go holler at one of my brothers down there. She was like, okay, go ahead, man. You good? You know you good anytime. So he come down there. Boom. Me and him walking to the room. I was like, yeah, Sinclair probably in the room, because these times when I be coming back, bro, if he ain't in the kitchen, he pretty much in the room laying down. Boom. We came back. Boom. We came back and went like this, opened the door. Bro, that whole bottom bunk was empty, bro. Sinclair done checked out, bro. He had done left the room. He had done put himself on the door. So I'm like, bro, why the hell Sinclair did that? You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to make it look like I done threatened him or done did something to him in the room, or some crazy stuff like that. I hated that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I did not like that he just left like that. He just checked out. I guess he felt like I was gonna do something to him. I ain't gonna lie, I was mad tonight, bro. I was highly upset. I ain't gonna lie. I could tell that him and Johnny did that cream, bro. Cause when them dudes be on that cream, they be horny as hell, bro. Bro, they be like some horn dogs, bro. That's when they go do all that freaky business. You feel me? That's what I tell you. That cream, bro, that's the devil's drugs, and that's also a freaky drugs, man. When they get on that, they can't control themselves. They take part in all type of body business. You feel me? Yeah, they get on their body boy activities or whatever. So I'm like, bro, I did not like how Sinclair just left, bro. Like, and made it seem like I put the press on him in the room. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I was kind of looking from the outside, even though I don't give a damn what nobody say. But the brother already knew when he came. He's like, damn, I put himself on the door. I was like, yeah, man. I said, damn, bro, I want you to feel like I did. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, Jamaica, I already know how you rocking, bro. I already know how you be coming. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, damn, when he get out the hole, I'm going to have to holler at him, man. But yeah, that was crazy, man. You actually got guys in prison that are real slow, bro. Mentally, they can't cope. They can't, you know what I'm saying? And these are the guys that are turning and doing the drugs. So, you know, it makes everything worse. I don't know if it was the mental health medication or whatever, but it was like Sinclair, 3rd trip to prison, bro. He hadn't been to prison. This was his 3rd time, so this wasn't the first rodeo, bro. He been doing this, so like he probably been doing the cream forever and just, you know, keep messing up or whatever, man. But I did see him when he got out the hole. They actually put him in F billing, and I had to chop it up with him. He's like, man, bunkmate, man, I was so ashamed, man. I was so embarrassed. I just left, and dudes be doing that, man. But that was the story for today, man. I appreciate y'all checking it out, man. A lot of love, a lot of peace, a lot of respect, man.